Hey guys, and welcome to another wxPython tutorial here on the Coders Legacy channel. In this video, we're going to take a look at the ToggleButton widget. Okay, it's a pretty simple widget that just toggles. Okay, it's a button that toggles. That's literally it. You click on it once, it'll turn on. You click on it again, it'll turn off. Okay, that's basically what it is. Okay, and here in this video, I'll show you a basic example of how it works and how to use several of its functions. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. I'll create it using soft.toggle is equal to wx.ToggleButton. Okay, pretty standard. And the parent will be soft.panel, okay, that I created over here. And then there's going to be the label because it's a button, so it's going to have a label. I'll just do this off for now because by default the toggle button is on its off state. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Actually, we need to use the position parameter now. Okay, I'll just position it somewhere, over here, 50 by 50. Okay, and what else? Yeah, we're good. We have the toggle button created now. Okay, let me run this, and here we have our window. Come on. All right, here we go. Here's our toggle button. Okay, it says off right now. I just need to go click it, and it'll turn on. Okay, you can see that it's now blue. Okay, and selected. I'll click on it again, and it'll turn off. Okay, click on it again, it'll turn on, and so on. So what's the use of this? Okay, how can I use this exactly? Well, let me just show you some of the functions, okay, and hopefully by that you'll understand exactly how to use this thing. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is make a function. Okay, I'll call this onToggle. Okay, self, and takes e as a parameter because we'll be using event handling over here. Okay, because I'm actually going to go and bind this, and I hope you all know what binding and event handling is in wxPython. If not, check out the link in the description below. You'll find a link for event handling over there. Go and check it out. Okay, so yeah, here I'm going to bind it to the wx.event_toggle_button. Okay, this will trigger every time the toggle button is clicked. Okay, and which function do I want triggered when the toggle button is clicked? The onToggle function that I created. Okay, so I've binded it now to this function, and now what I'm going to do is well, I'll use a little trick here actually called toggle is equal to e dot get event object. Okay, what this does is actually retrieves the object that triggered the event, in which case this is the toggle button. Okay, I could just use self.toggle, but this is a more interesting method, so I'm just going to use this. Okay, so what I want to do actually is just a very simple example. If toggle dot get value is a function that retrieves its current value, okay, whether it's on or off. Okay, so if get value is equal to true, then do something over here. Okay, else, if it's false, I'll just write that elif toggle dot get value is equal to false, then do something over here. Okay, so what should I do exactly? Well, if it's true, how about we just do something really simple? I'm going to change its label to on. Okay, this is a pretty standard method that belongs to any widget that has a label. Okay, so I'll just copy this over here and do this off. Okay, this is a pretty simple example. There isn't much to it. Okay, and let me just run this now and watch the magic. Okay, I'll click this and it's going to turn on. Okay, the label changed as well, so it's a lot more descriptive now. So I'll click it again, it'll turn off, click it again, turns on, and so on. Pretty cool, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the toggle button. And yeah, so I hope you guys have been watching my previous videos on all the other widgets, okay, because I think this is the 12th widget that we're covering in wxPython, and this is probably the last actually important one, okay, because there's still the Bitmap button and the StaticBox widget that we have left, so we'll cover those two. Other than that, there's just a layout to cover, and if you guys complete all 14 widgets that I've covered plus a layout, you'll be basically masters in wxPython, okay, because that's the main thing, the widget, and then learning how to position them using layouts. Okay, so be sure to follow the series through and do it properly. and I hope you guys subscribe. Otherwise, I'll be seeing you in a later video, hopefully. Bye then.